So, we finally got a Warzone update, and that being said, there's been a couple of changes to a lot of different weapons, and there's also a new SMG. In this video, I'm going to be running through the new top 10 weapons and classes to be using in the new update. If you enjoy this content, please do be sure to subscribe. I always try to make my videos as straight to the point as possible with no fluff, no BS. I'm going to get straight into this. Let's go. So the first weapon in the video is going to be the XM4. The XM4 is still a very good long-range weapon and it's one of my favorites. The attachments you want to use are the agency suppressor for the sound suppression, accuracy, etc. Then you want to use the task force barrel, which is going to increase the accuracy and the range. The field agent grip increasing the accuracy, the 60 round magazine, and the Axle 3x scope. Screenshot if you want to. Let's get on to the next one. Next up in the video, we have the Cold War AK-47. Yes, once again, this is still very good and it's still definitely viable. Very similar to the last class, we have the Axle 3x 45 round magazine, the Spetness grip for the increased accuracy, and then we have the RPK barrel for the increased accuracy and range, and then we have the GRU suppressor to silence the weapon and increase the accuracy and range. Next up, we have the Weld Gun, which is definitely going to be meta. This is the new SMG in the game. It has a very quick time to kill and it's very, very powerful. So for this weapon, we have the silencer for the sound suppression and accuracy. We then have the first barrel, which is going to increase the limb damage, and it does less damage fall off, which is very, very good. If you combine this barrel with this magazine and hollow point, it makes this weapon have a very quick high time to kill and a good amount of damage, because this increases the damage, this increases the damage, and this increases the damage, so it's very, very powerful with those attachments on. Momentum, quick, and removed stock increase the mobility. Pine tar grip is going to increase the accuracy and recoil control, and then we have the pistol grip, which is going to increase the hipfire accuracy, sprint to fire time, and you can use any optic of your choice. Next up, we have the MP40, one of the most reliable SMGs in the game. This is the loadout you want to use. So first of all, we have the recoil booster. This is going to increase the fire rate. If you want, you can stick on the M1929 silencer instead. This will keep you off the minimap. I know a lot of people like to stay off the minimap, but honestly, if you're playing Rebirth, there's not really much point at the moment. I just like to use this because it increases the fire rate and that also increases the time to kill. We then have the short barrel increasing the damage. Hollow point, which also increases damage. Those two combined make a very, very OP class. We then have the 64 round drums, the pistol grip, the leather grip. These all basically, the last couple of attachments basically just increase the accuracy and the mobility. Next in the video, we have the bar, which actually got a buff, surprisingly. I'm very surprised to see this weapon get a buff because it was already very, very good, and now it's just even better. On this weapon, we have the Mercury silencer, we have the extra large barrel, which is going to increase the recoil control, etc. We have the hand stop, which is going to increase the recoil control. Fabric grip, increasing the mobility. Then we have the Chariot WR stock, increasing the accuracy. Hard scope, increasing the accuracy. Fully loaded, which is going to give you maximum ammo. And the most important attachment is the magazine, which is going to increase the damage and bullet penetration. So make sure to stick on this magazine right here. Next up, we have the Swiss K31, which is definitely the best sniper in the game still. Even though all of the new snipers are in the game, those are pretty much irrelevant. This is still the best sniper to be using. So we have the sound moderator increasing the ADS time, bullet velocity, etc. The combat recon increasing the bullet velocity, the bruiser grip increasing the movement speed, and then we have the serpent wrap increasing the ADS time and the 7 round mag. All of these attachments basically increase the mobility and the bullet velocity. This weapon is definitely the best sniper in the game still. The next weapon in the video is going to be the Type 11. This is basically going to be a new long-range meta that you're going to start seeing in the game. After the Bren got a little bit of a nerf, a lot of people are going to start using this instead. So here are the attachments right here. I would recommend screenshotting this class specifically because I guarantee you this right here will definitely be meta. So we have the MX silencer for the accuracy, sound suppression. And then we have the shrouded barrel, which is going to be the most important attachment. This is because, as you can see, it says damage does not diminish over range. This is very, very OP because basically it does the same damage at long range as if you were at close range. It does not change no matter how far away from the enemy you are. It will always do the same damage, which is very, very OP. You then want to use the hand stop underbarrel, which increases the recoil control, 90 round magazine with lengthened ammo type, the fabric grip increasing the ADS time, etc. Any sight of your choice, this is my favourite. Then you want to use the precision stock, sleight of hand for reload quickness and fully loaded. Next up we have the Cooper Carbine SMG, which is still one of the best SMGs or close range weapons to be using. It is an assault rifle, but you want to use it as an SMG. So here are the attachments you want to use. So we have the strife angled underbarrel, the Cooper stock, we have the leather grip, and the barrel and the muzzle, which basically all just increase recoil control, accuracy, bullet velocity, ADS time, and stuff like that. Then we have Vital, which is going to increase the torso damage, which is a very good attachment. Any sight of your choice. And then the most important two attachments on this weapon are the magazine and the ammo type. So for the magazine, you want to use the 60 round drum because this increases the fire rate. And then you want to use the compressed rounds because this also increases the fire rate. And this makes it have a very quick fire rate, which means the time to kill is extremely fast. Next on the video, we have the PPSH from Cold War. This is one of my favourite close range weapons at the moment. The attachments are Grew Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Spetness Grip, 71 round drum, and the Raider stock. The Raider stock and the barrel are basically going to increase the mobility and also the damage range, etc. Spetness Grip for the increased accuracy, Grew Suppressor for the increased accuracy and bullet velocity, and then we have the 71 round drum. And then finally, the OG, the Modern Warfare MP5 is still one of the best close range SMGs, and this is a hipfire class specifically. So we have the Subsonic Integral Suppressor, the 5mm laser, the Merc foregrip, the 45 round mags, and the F-Tac collapsible stock. Like I said, this is a close range hipfire build, and it still is one of the best SMGs to be using. Anyway, that is it for the video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.